Hello, now I will show you our reporting tool in the software, and this includes doing a quick graph and also how to combine multiple jobs in one Excel sheet. And this tool can be useful for you if you have followed a batch over time, so taken out samples at different times over a couple of hours or over a day or even over a few days, then you can do a graph of the evolution of the crystallization, for example, or you can also combine all the results from the batch into one Excel sheet and do an analysis from there. So our reporting tool, you can find it up here in Analyze and then Create Report. And now I have a batch of a crystallization which I can filter by. So I'm going to filter through my batch number. And then this is actually my batch appearing here. So I have all the jobs here. It's also possible to filter through the time if I click on this checkbox, but now this time range does not match the time where my batch was, so nothing appears. So these are my jobs, and now I can click on one job. Now I've selected this one. I can press on the shift key on my keyboard, and then I can select all of them like this. I can also select some of them by holding down the CTRL key and then selecting the ones I would like. But I would like to look at all of them, and I'll first show the graph. So if I click on OK, then a graph will appear in the software here, and this shows the evolution of my crystals in the crystallization reactor. So we see how the crystal average area increases over time as the crystals are growing, or you can also have a look at the diameter or what you need to look at, and then you can just snip this graph out or save the graph. You can also export the jobs to Excel, and then I just click on export, and then this window appears where you select the features you want to include in your Excel sheet. So I'll select my average, varied min, and then I will hold down the CTRL key on my keyboard to select more options. So I would like maybe the average area and the D50 of some diameters and sphericity, number of objects, and then I can click on export, and then I have to select the folder path where I want to save my Excel sheet. So I'm just going to save it on the desktop now and give it a name. So I'll just call mine test and save, and now we can open the Excel and see what it looks like. So this is the resulting Excel sheet. You always get your job name and your well, and there's no repetitions in this job, and then the timestamp. And the timestamp is the time when the measurement was done in the software. So for every job, the timestamp will also be saved. And then these are the features which I selected. So then you can do your analysis in here, or your plots, or what you need.